Boom. There we go. Boom. Over here. Yes. Aha. It seems like we're gonna go back to how the old setup was. That's fine. Just messing with it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we are officially back in business. Yeah, we can't do anything. Except feed the plane.
Okay.
Let's turn off,
Well then.
So it seems like everything is in order.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about this MedJed. What the hell is it? You don't want the news much, do you? It's an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady businesses and cause chaos. The Subway's company's server thing, that was MedJed, trying to find who caused the train incident. So they're good guys?
No way.
Some liken them to like digital Robin Hoods. They snoop around through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Hello, Ultimate Kirby fan. Welcome back. If you lost to a move spamming guy, just trying to find a way to fight around the move if it's not super laggy. If it's super laggy, ooh. But still, try to find the counterplay. You just gotta learn the counterplay. Our grades are out. How did you? Damn, I'm dead. Look at that! Look who got top score. Oh, let's go on top. I'm top of the class. That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Yeah, that's all time, right?
All right.
We were busy, so it's not like I could focus on studying. It's not my fault my scores suck, right? You're right. Right?
Wait.
Anyways, there's something more important here, Mishima. You're asking me about something about the internet, right? I'm gonna be straight with you. Do you know who MedJed is? You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news of MedJed and FamTs caused quite the commotion.
Let me see.
They started out as hackers of justice, but now they just look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. The group I texted Cruz to about yesterday. I see. Nobody's sure who actually belongs to MedJed. It looks like things will be exciting this summer. Will it be for the Fantasy's world? It'll be for the Fantasy's world debut. No.
Come on,
dude. Don't worry, I'm rooting for the Fan Thieves. I'll get the form mobilized as well. Now you guys done talking. Everyone, I'll see you guys later. That was fruitless. Where if anyone else got info? Mijima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed that she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking up there, but I didn't come up with anything. There really are just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive. No luck. Medjed.
Man.
Looks like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
Yep.
I know summer vacations due beginning next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday, 25th. Please come to school that day.
Okay, quiet down.
Settle down. We have many strange instances, psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. This is an inconvenience for us too, you know, having trying to find things to warn you about all of a sudden. Are we gonna find Medjed? I don't know. No matter how hard I look, online, all I found is unreliable rumors. They just carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest him. Kind of sure was a lot of trouble. This is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who actually we're up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether or not a single individual or a large group of conglomerate people. And if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff is not going so good. You're probably why playing Saints is going to shit as well. You know, those two are separate things, right? Kirby and Mario are easy for me to use compared to the rest of the characters, but I prefer Kirby's overall anyway. Yeah, but Kirby really has trouble with a lot of reach a lot of the time. You can, he's not the best against swords. Yeah. Who's on Medjed, huh? Think we just found Medjed. You can't identify who as long as you use right. I've been thinking.
Let's do it.
First, I gotta tell Nakoaka and Takashi about that damn coach. There's no way the track team make a comeback without both of them. Let's go behind the gym.
Yeah.
Confidant answers. Ryuji's Chariot, right? Yeah, he's Chariot. I forgot what rank this was. Okay, so this is level 7. No, this is level 8. Restock a Pikachu? That's cool. Ultimate Kirby. Okay, there we go. Got everything nice and set up. Almost. There we go. What do you want, Sakamoto? Takeshi? Now, Coco, what the hell? Are you guys going to game up on me?
Nah.
Dude, chill. I just want to talk. Listen, this here is really what's going on with the track team. It'll be the rebirth of the team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public love it. And the best part is not only Takeshi's parental load, but this is just essentially the recording. This has to be a joke. Yamauchi said he'll make me the captain. Is this real? It's Yamauchi's voice, ain't it? On top of that, shit's gone down just like he said. Yamauchi's right. I don't have talent. I'm not like you guys. I ran so damn hard, but you two are always so far ahead. How is a guy like me supposed to succeed? How am I supposed to be proud of myself? Proud? My dad always talks about how proud he is of his son. He told everyone I'd get a track scholarship like he did. That I follow in his footsteps as the second graduation of Taisei grad. That's why I listened to Yamauchi. If he said if I was the captain, he'll write me a letter of rec.
Come on, man.
So you trusted what he was saying about Nakooka, because stupid stuff like that? Shut up! What does a thug like you know? You don't know how I feel. Nobody does. Like hell I don't. No. How long we were running it together. I run all sorts of shit with you. Sakamoto. Who are you living with the rest of your life? Parents, teachers, society? Maybe you stop trying to live for them and just try living for yourself. You think you gotta betray the people to be proud? Well, I think seriously what you think. You're,
Hey.
Nakooka, you knew something was up with Yamauchi too, didn't you? I mean, the bastard's never been interested in track before. But you kept quiet. You knew he was walking all over you, and you just let him do it. Yeah. I was afraid. Without Yamauchi, we still wouldn't have a team, or a place to belong.
I see.
You miss running that bad? You know, it ain't so scary not having a place where you can belong. You can kind of be free that way. If there's anything I'm more scared of being a crappy person. I mean, I used to be like you guys, afraid, lying to myself. That is, before I met this dude. I don't want to insult you guys or nothing, but I know probably you're real pissed off of all about this. So if you want to hit me or something, go right ahead. I'm ready. In that case, if you insist. Huh, you're really doing it? You said it's okay, right? Wait, hold on. Ooh. Did you really have to keep swinging so hard? Max is starting to feel a little bit better already. Me too, now I can finally put this all behind me. Nakooka. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. So, you want to bring back the track team? Hell yeah! That was some serious violence. Things turned out for the best. I've been taking good care of this face, and look what ended up happening to it.
Well,
Either way, they're probably feeling way better now. I think they're gonna be just fine together. Thanks. All I did was watch. You're telling me you just sat around while I got my ass beat. For real though, you were a big help. You were always pushing me to be cool the whole time. It's kind of why I was doing a sprint. You were always running next to me. at other stuff. Cheat sheet. I don't think it matters. Yeah. Anyway, I meant it was like a metaphor thing. Of course, you weren't actually running, dude. Endure.
All right. All right then. Let's go.
Anyway, let's head home. I think my mouth's bleeding. We have to eat it some other time.
See ya.
My front left tooth really hurts.
Ah, you're back.
Well, not really, really hurts. Just like, just general soreness. So I look into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in an Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the smiter. It seems that nobody's actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost anything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots through his eyes. A truly elusive being. Dude. Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian arts depict gods drawn from the side profile. Whereas Medjed's facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking that into consideration, he seems to be quite the alien being. Let's see. I hope this information at least was somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into more? That's enough, thank you. Don't have any technical clues. Other than, this guy is an elusive person. Concentration though. Yeah, right now I'm just reading through some lists and stuff.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade. I'm in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show.
Okay.
Don't take off my mask, like these skies.
Let's do it.
Let's save. You know, I want to look up one thing first. Okay.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Just wanted to
What else should I
check
be?
some things.
Don't take
So,
Is this? Well then. Yes.
yeah, just gotta bring a few things. Okay. Okay, so for a gift for her, she likes a Castella, classical hits, I want 3 boost. That's +2. So the +3s are Star Mirror, local mascot set, flower basket. Don't have any of those. So, Castella then.
Thank you.
Ooh, I got 3 from there?
Goodbye.
Ooh, Velvet Room time.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
Indeed I do.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Indeed I have. You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Thanks. You might be able to see, but I got like a giant pile of clothes over there. Today was my laundry day. I need to fold them before I go to sleep.
Good morning.
Might stream it. It's really something now. It's all sweaty just walking around a little bit. Do you think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves? I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantoms. No knows bounds. I underestimated it, honestly.
Hey,
I wonder if what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained or perhaps inconvenienced? Probably entertained.
I see.
Entertained, huh? Luxury of a luxury for the uninvolved. They mean no ill intents. So this is what the public thinks. Whoops! I don't have time for this conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I don't get it.
It hasn't been any news about the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which will of them come out on top? But both criminals pretend to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed caused way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. Let's see. Well, I hope something happens soon. You gotta tell me. Who do you think will win? I need to put on socks. I have a bad habit of picking up my toes.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
Yeah. Now we're gonna. Let me need my socks. Need my shirts. And a message from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. Oh, I wish I had like one of those like voice synthesizers that you see on stream sometimes, where you can like mod your voice as you're streaming. I'm the one that they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief?
Good question. There we go. Sometimes I have trouble putting on my socks.
Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There's someone whose heart I would like you to steal. I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if if your change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have with yours. This is all I can improve evidence. I prepare necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
I shall respond. Is this a prank? I can't find an account to send a response to. All I get back is error messages.
You can't reply back?
Oh, this is creepy. Sock, yeah. There you go. The sock is like good, but it's like hard to get on though. But it's really comfortable otherwise.
I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Yep, Rip replies. They deleted their original tweet, so you can't reply to that tweet anymore. Sorry about that.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
Ooh.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking? Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it, considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
Makoto has a point.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
That is
He
true.
must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
I keep wanting to say LeBlanc, but even though it is technically LeBlanc. Because I believe it's one of those C's is silent sort of thing.
Oh, what with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble.
Come on, Sojiro. You know it's better than that.
I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day.
Huh.
Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Wait, one?
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit.
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are... That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Yeah, that's
Perhaps
troublesome.
bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit.
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Yeah.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
Blanc blonde means white. LeBlanc, I think means not white.
Calling card?
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by. case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
I've been starting to turn the heat up on the forum. I'll put a special post up on everything. The showdown between the Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great, too. Everyone's really engaged. So far, the comments have been pro Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what's happened with the Conchero case. Those on our side of Medjed are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro Thieves comments. I'm looking forward when that day finally arrives. He's looking forward to whatever he wants, but means no striking back. But we have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do anything. First the Alibaba character, and now a blank calling card? What's going on here? Yeah.
Nice.
Gotta go to bed. Don't nearly have enough intel. All we can do is wait for the next move. Let's go to sleep. We lost like a percentage. Oh no. Hey, your phone's buzzing. Did Alibaba message you?
Come on.
It's just Ryuji. Nothing? Let us know ASAP if he tries to get in touch with you, okay?
Man.
Ryuji again? He never shuts up, does he? Good day! Good day to you too. Ah, you responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You're the leader of the Phantom Thieves, are you correct? That's right. There's no reason to, like, lie at this point. I appreciate your honesty. I take it you received the calling card? So it really was from this guy. Are you at school right now? I'm in class. You're surprisingly a diligent student. Now then, I prepared a calling card for you. And then you're going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you going to steal the heart as long as you have a calling card?
Hey, hey.
Tell him. We need a name of the target. What's the target's name? A name? Is thievery truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. Very well, I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'm counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of hearts. Who is Futaba Sakura?
For real?
Yeah, that's Sojiro's last name.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Taba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
This is one of the main reasons why we couldn't advance Sojiro's social link too much.
What's up?
I'm just going straight past.
Why did you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock...
Ooh.
Looks like it's a hit.
Didn't want to talk. Yeah, this is I remember this. This is a long string of just days we just can't do much. I remember. And also okay, I'm back. Let's sleep. Sleep this off.
Yo.
Hey. Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up. If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye. Yeah, about that Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to the boss, I think people living nearby would know about her?
Wow!
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have used that in some of your exams. I never want to think about exams ever again. And nobody's around your neighborhood who might be in the... then again, yeah, that'll be easy if it never is. Yeah. Summer vacation starts the day after the bottom, but don't forget there's an urgent assembly on Monday. I'm taking attendance. It's been unusual number of strange instances this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the red light district, and don't go to the beach after dark. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. Seems like we won't be having fun in our summer break for a while. Yeah. Futaba. I know that name somewhere far. Ah, the very name of my first love. My teacher back when I was in elementary school. Try asking some other people. Sakura's song single, right? I thought you didn't have any children. Let's ask some other people. Pinched Fusion concert. Yeah. Futaba? No, I don't know who that could be. Try some asking some other people. Futaba. Who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? Yeah, I'm a grown boy. If it's just you and him, then you're eating enough too, right? You must have quite the appetite. What? You're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's boss who eats a lot then. Try asking some other people. Futaba, who's that? I don't think I know anyone with that name. Wouldn't it be this Futaba getting angry if they found out who's snooping around them though? Nope, no one knows like that. I can Sakura's office often to make deliveries, but I've never seen what you're talking about. Basla is for more than enough for one person alone. We'll check out all the shops where you can buy food.
Hey!
This place is close to the market. We might be able to win something. Hey there, welcome! Futaba, where Sakura and Sun? Sorry, I heard anything about something like come again.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
It seemed like we had anything about Futaba. Our only option is now to go home and ask the chief directly.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Ooh.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
What?
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. I yield.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
There's a reason why Sai has a dungeon at the end of the game.
That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
What was that?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself. Keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that?
Understood.
Lock the store up.
Ooh.
The existence of this Futaba is for certain. She may be in some kind of bad situation, though. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Yeah. I found a lobby where people are messing around. Yeah, there's a lot of lobbies, and I assume Smash are a lot about messing around. Shelf. Rumble. Yep, can't do anything. Yeah, let's sleep.
Where have you been? Been searching all along.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
Why aren't you I've given you the calling card, and I told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'll help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'll report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, does Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Keywords? What are you talking about? You're just saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Meet with me? That would be difficult. I have reasons of not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. Hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm gonna be calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to police either. Please, don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now, if you excuse me. Wait a second. I said the deal's off. You're never gonna speak to. We're never gonna speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore. Why are you doing this?
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
That just happened.
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep, and now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
you do have a point. Guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
Nice.
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah, let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. Gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Yeah! I guess everything's just kind of finished. Before I felt the Medjed business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal was to target the fantasy, they should be acting by now, given our fame. Yeah, when you put it out that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially when they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That's all we can do. Something's not right. I was thinking that too. I can't really put it into words though. Yusuke's right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day right before our celebration party too. Cheer up, Makoto. We're to be eating the sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who though. You better not be talking about me. Sushi Cat, yeah. He's all about them fish. Still can't leave. Okay. Wait.
Nice.
Oh, my nose. Stop.
Well then.
Let's go to sleep. Oh. Can't read the English. Yeah.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
Indeed.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
Time for sushi. This place in Ginza, right? Did we take the usual train to Shibuya?
All right.
Now we can even invite people there. Nice.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture. I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk.
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
No chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
On's pretty smart.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish. Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thief. Crap.
Fantastic! The sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
Man, Ryuji's a fucking idiot. Like, damn. You just kinda want to slap him, but it's like, dude!
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji!
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Yep. Cat wants to come inside. Close my windows when they back. How did they not know what Ryuji said? No, they mentioned Phantom Thieves when they were like being dismissive about it. It was just more that they were completely dismissive rather than not hearing what he said.
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Jed has declared war on them? War? Their website was updated just a moment ago. For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Yeah.
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nut job for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation. But I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
You're just that thief. You can just throw him on the bus. Just like, yeah, we're just one. We're just friends. Get here.
Seems you're not perturbed in the slightest. You really are an intriguing one.
Thanks.
I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
Chuckle.
What? The hell are you saying?
I'm curious to hear what you have to say. You seem to be a wealth of information. In return, I'll teach you how to make deductions. I believe that is a fair trade-off for you.
Seems like he's taking an interest in me. Ranku! Ah!
Alright.
Yeah, level 2! Rip
Well,
Ryuji. It's like, sorry, Ryuji. You're taking the fall for us.
I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though we had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are that's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there.
Yeah. Things are getting real serious.
We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Makoto's got a deduction.
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
That's a good question.
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
That's an interesting deduction.
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
Ooh.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Yeah. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Come on.
Think he's napping? Maybe. Even the boss would have woken up by how many times we rung the doorbell. Do you think Futaba would have answered it by now if she was there too?
Hey.
Ah, the gate's unlocked. Dude, you can't just be going opening other people's stuff like that.
Hey.
The door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless. It sounds like you're going away. We should get inside. Do you think that's okay? Probably. My apologies, boss. Oh, I love this scene coming up.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out! Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
On my shoulder.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there?
I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving!
No, my legs won't move.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please!
Especially the scene when she just kind of looks back. It's just like you see Futaba.
You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. This, things happened and...
And here comes the whole entourage.
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried he might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah. My daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
I really feel for Sojiro. He's best coffee dad. He tries his best.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
Was.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
What about her father?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Did she die?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening. She'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Oh. Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her.
Sometimes I feel like there were other Phantom Thieves and or with personas for these guys, not including past other games. I think it's implied through some of like the lore that there has been other Persona plots that have happened. So I wouldn't doubt it.
So yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live.
I like he's very aware that's like, that's not a way of life. That is bad.
That's all I can do, though.
Sojiro, my man. What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
We do need clues.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Sounds like a plan.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
There's Morgana. Got right in there. Where'd Morgana go? So fun. Where Morgana is?
got something.
I should get to bed. Let's sleep.
Hey!
Were you gonna go to sleep without wondering where I was? I think the chief told you about Futaba. You guys disbanded in relief for now. How do you know that? You can't underestimate the intel gathering skill. My intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I don't think our Alibaba would be so young. What was she like? Morgana Runaways. He actually does. It's like twice, maybe. She had long hair and a pretty young sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I don't think she's... But she's probably the same age around you guys. At the very least, she's certainly no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief, and she hacked into our chats too. Even though she can't take Medjed down directly, she might be able to some kind of lead on them. Just who is she? In any case, we really need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
Okay.
Let's meet again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
Yeah.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
You were an unseen enemy.
Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
Of course not.
You have quite the wit. Very well, let's continue. We've yet to determine how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed, seeing as they are unseen. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
I like how we're just slowly kind of like getting her to believe us.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seriously?
They're seriously holding an emergency meeting right when Sunbreak is starting? I guess they need to set some rules when the world has eyes on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that will hurt the school's reputation. Spend your summer break quietly. I can't stay quiet with all this excitement about Medjed going on. Misread that. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves. They said it could be just a joke. Just talked about a lead, the biggest leak in private data to date. I wonder they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves. Excuse me. On a random playthrough, I did try to make every character get angry. It didn't go out. Well, yeah, of course. You can make any character of any video game angry. Things come out bad. That's what I'm looking forward to most of the summer. It'll be the perfect escape from the exam studies. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Medjed's after. He's bigger than I thought. We can't lead the speed. Don't be hasty. I applaud your cool-headedness, but it'll be too late if we wait until something happened. If Medjed does something drastic, What will people think of us? Let's get the assembly out of the way and get our own business to tend to. An assembly during the summer vacation. Are they crazy? Our school's done for. I don't care what the principal has to say. There's no chance to change their hearts. Why not make a post? That request might be taken. Yeah.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
You telling me? We didn't even get to see it.
Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
That's true.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case.
That is true.
There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
I hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Ace tools.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword. She's sudden, so figure out the what thinks that her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison? Perhaps a labyrinth without an unknown exit. An oasis? Nothing so far. How about hell? You don't nearly have enough clues. You can, come on, let's go see Futaba. But what would we say to get in? What do you mean? We're sneaking in. You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time? I can take care of that. I figure out where Futaba's room is, where I snuck in last night.
Hold on.
But what if we run into the boss though? There's no way in hell we're gonna be able to avoid his questions this time. He's at work now, so I think we should be fine. Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We'll get through loads of shit. Like, we gotten through loads of shit like this already. This is our only choice, right? And I suppose Futaba did get in contact with Kira-kun. Perhaps she'll be at least willing to speak with him.
Okay.
Very well, let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
I like the door.
Futaba-chan, you're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan, are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
Wait, was that an audio stutter?
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba?
Hey!
Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
What do you want to hear? I was living in this house. It's painful. Why don't you go out? I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is this going to continue? Die. That's right, I'll definitely going to die here. This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it.
Was that enough?
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
Ooh.
It's a desert.
yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
I didn't know how Oasis didn't work. Well, it's a Pacific word, and she sees her house as a tomb, not an oasis. So that's like the opposite, like, that she feels. So Oasis would have never worked.
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Yeah.
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
It's stuffy.
Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey,
Some good old anime fan service.
mineral water.
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Look at you, Skye.
Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
Spike on the screen.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was
Hey.
that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Well, pyramids are often tombs.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt. Oh man.
It's so freaking hot. Come on, let's get inside. I like how you get to explore a area. Well, not transformed.
Let's do
just
it.
naturally. Casually walk. No, I can run.
It seems.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes.
It's weird seeing like the particle effects go around. Chop. Don't get cocky, Ryuji.
Hey. Hey.
Oh man, these stairs.
Do you think so?
Someone there.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
I like most of the palaces myself. This game really has a really good visual identity. Shout out Futaba. Ellipses.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Don't be like that! I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Yeah, Arn has a
Those
point.
who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked.
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer!
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her!
your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
No, I think what he is that he heard the term before, but didn't really understand what it means.
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
This again.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague,
What's with that?
murderer!
Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
Futaba.
Damn it.
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of the situation. We should regroup and... What now? Bad, 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 run! Oh, I love that run cycle. We're safe. That was too close. Now what? Even if we want to ask Futaba what's going on, it seems the door is shut. What should we do? Our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we expected. Why don't we prepare a little bit more and get back? Good idea. Okay, let's retreat for now. Please, and return to the palace to another day. I don't think they were willing to risk it, and when a giant boulder's coming down to your face,
is 8:21.
You're not exactly thinking straight. But you sure are running straight. Straight down the stairs. Plus, if they were on the sides, they could have gotten trapped.
The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Sounds good.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout, then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up! It was a great view.
Oh, Ryuji.
You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
It ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring, Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
Nothing you could stare.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
He does read manga, but Futaba is the biggest weeb
Will
of the
we
group.
be alright like this?
Has moved from Shibuya Tokyo Building Accessway to Jugen Cafe Le Bon. And I don't know how him being perv equals weeb. I just realized she has 4 monitors in the back of her room. She has so many monitors. Well, that sucked. Is there anything we can do something about Medjed? They're truly a place. Medjed will definitely make a move. Alibaba, I'm checking on your progress, how much it will take. Your heart's more problematic than we anticipated. Hey, Baba, can you do something about Medjed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Your work will be rewarded, I promise. Besides, you have no other option, do you? I suppose that's true. Can you do stuff like take down a server? Show us. Hey, don't start any trouble. That's all it would take to convince you? Alright, this will do it quickly. It's undone. This is trouble. We need to... Simplification. We don't have any other choice. The Kirikun is like... calls together. Where'd you go, Ryuji, the biggest weeb? Fansine's gone. I'm trying to access the URL, but Sage pages proves my lyrics clicks. Do you think it's because of it? No, it's... No, it's Alibaba. Oh, bye-bye. Oh down. Time to sleep.
Okay.
Mission start. First, I want to go to Central Street, buy some books.
Please, take your time.
September 1st. For a while until we get the books. Then let's head over here. Go to the back streets. Trip, 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 trip.
Welcome.
Game console. Gambler going man.
Come on. Okay.
Okay, so we have to do it at night. Anything I want to buy or get some. Then why did you call Ryuji a weeb? He's Japanese. Yeah, as Kara Kuroraka 3 said. So yeah, it's like, why did you call Ryuji a weeb? That just makes less sense.
I should write something.
I believe I have everything.
Okay.
I'm honestly surprised how this passed this time. Looks like we're just desert. Oh yeah, there's other ones until now we're just normal cities outside the distortion. It was just normal cities outside the distortion.
Yep.
Thanks to that, we didn't know we're in a palace for the first time going into Kamoshida's. Yeah. That's still part of the palace though. The city may not have been distorted, but it was cognition. The palace rulers may have been criminals, but they're were social enough to know where the city layout.
Nice.
But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I bet she doesn't even. She's even interested in the outside world. Hence why the whole thing was a bleak desert. Understandable considering her lifestyle. I doubt many famous criminals are Shardens like her, though.
Oh.
Hopefully it means we won't have to go through this whole desert business in the future. That might not be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limo or plane, so they don't know or care about city life.
For real?
Plane? Damn, that sounds pretty good. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to the palace way above the clouds if you could? No thanks. To a flying bank is quite enough, thanks. And to say for the topic of outside being an extortion is fascinating. Depending on the criminal, there may be an exact replica of Tokyo in their place. I would love to examine the aesthetics of such a strange place at least once. You don't got a damn thing but art in your head, no, do ya? I've had yours.
Right.
But it's true, an observing critical could have a reality of sitting in their palace. Even though it's such a place did exist, it would not like we have any use for it. Foreshadowing! Your requests.
Listen up.
Okay.
Listen up.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's save. Here. I'm gonna get a drink and we'll be right back. And we're back.
Okay, let's go.
Time for work. The start is important, so let's focus.
Do you need something?
How goes the...
The inmate. Let's execute him. Let us begin the search. You okay with this?
Oh hey, this will
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Gotcha, is do.
It will receive extraordinary girls. Let us begin.
Okay.
Done already? Now, it would seem... See? You can do it.
You know, I never thought you would actually keep at this even through... It's not mandatory. You're pretty interesting, inmate. I must say, as Caroline noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The task designed to push you forward, achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so.
Hey, inmate!
Hey, inmate, what's your thoughts on these tasks? Pretty tough. Such a response is proof that they're a proper difficulty. Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see here. Huh? What the? It feels like I've seen this writing on this list before. You speak of the penmanship? Damn it, I can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Ultimate Kirby fan, I usually like spouting out a bunch of nonsense like I've been always doing all. Well, it's kind of confusing. Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him though, do it just like you practice with piercing glare and angle flips. Wait. Not that. Those are my notes. I mean, no, It seems like you've been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that, I'm talking about the handwriting above the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain! Now that you mention it, I do feel I've seen the handwriting somewhere before. Can I see?
Excuse me?
Keep your nose out of other people's businesses, inmate. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list certainly is concerning me. Who made this list and why? What do you mean? Our goal's pretty obvious. It's meant to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly purpose is of training him? Rehabilitation? But that's merely our master's order. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? Let me assume there's some purpose that we don't know about. If we're right in our assumption, that purpose will become clear once you finish the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a rush of fresh air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You didn't need to say that. Now then, let's our reward for you successfully completing our task. You'll be now granted the Guillotine Booster. It increases the numbers of personas you can make with the group Guillotine. Plus now you can make some super strong fusions with 5 or 6 personas. You'll be able to figure it out with some effort, and I mean, you come this far, right? We trust you employ it wisely.
All right.
Well then, your next group assignment is... Please note the next one we privilege to provide you is quite powerful indeed. Therefore, we require you to complete 3 tasks before you receive it. Alright, here's task number 1.
Now.
Next assignment will be Neko Shogun with Becca Kaji's skill. I think I already have that.
Now.
Don't I have Neko Shogun? Wait, do I have Becca Kaja? It appears that I don't.
The inmate needs our guidance. You wish to gather them.
Neko Shogun. So he needs Kodama, Sudama, and Anzu.
Now choose. Change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium registration? You'd like to register this?
Yeah, because I don't think I'll ever use that one as a
you wish to perform an
combat persona in future playthroughs.
What path do you want? You okay with this? choose.
Do need to get rid of, like...
You okay with this?
Yeah, these two are really similar.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Its power will be nothing on girls. Let us begin.
Looks pretty tough.
So...
Can you gather them up?
Kodama and Sudama.
Finished for now? You'd like to read here. This persona? This persona? A fee is required, then accept this persona. This persona? You'll withdraw this then accept this persona. You wished fusion.
Okay, you're gonna get Dekakaja soon, so I'm just gonna level you up naturally.
Finished for now? You wish to now choose.
Well, let's spend some money. We need to get rid of Neko Shogun.
Looks pretty tough.
Oh, we already have Lemon.
Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Sure.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
It will receive extraordinary.
Sure,
I
let's do it.
see.
All right.
Don't need it. Well, that could be useful. Let me,
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Yeah, let's
Change
just
your
go
mind
over
on
that now.
already?
Yeah.
It is time, inmate.
I should write something.
still won't open. We might just have to give up on it. There's no more sitting around here, so what we want to do, let's look for another entrance. Not a bad idea, considering how humongous this building is. There has to be another ways in. Let's investigate every suspicious area. Welcome back. I thought I'll never see you again. We're only here because we gotta be. I can't believe you tried to drop a boulder on us. You want us to steal your goddamn treasure or not? Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further, yes? A deal, you say? There's a town nearby. I would like you to take back which a bandit stole from me. Oh yeah, I think I'm seeing a town on the way here. If you bring back what's stolen back to me, I'll give you a reward and even tell you how to proceed. Can you tell us any more details, anything about the bandit or what was stolen? You'll learn all the information once you have arrived. You'll need to head outside from way in the back of town. When you're ready, Joker. So we're supposed to get to this town? She said it's nearby. Can we probably see it from here, right? Good point. Let's observe the surroundings. See, searching your nearby. Yeah, there's more over there.
I should write something.
Actually, I think we're gonna call it today for today's stream. Mainly because, oh man, it's 10 minutes till midnight where I am right now, and I'm getting really tired. And we're about to get in full swing into a full-on dungeon, so yeah, gonna call it and for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow around noon, wherever when I start the stream, we're gonna come back straight to it. So yeah, see you guys later.